Hello students, welcome back. In this session, we will discuss lesson number 7, that is I Spy. Topics that will be touched in this session are the reading, back exercise and words to learn. So, let's go ahead. Children, spy is a person who secretly watch actions and words of others. So first of all, an activity is given to you on page number 76. Here two pictures are given, picture A and picture B. You have to circle the animals in picture A that you don't find in picture B. Okay, this you will do yourself. Moving on. Okay, so let's start the reading. Neha and Nitin wanted to go to the zoo. Amma was busy. She could not take them. We want to see some animals, they said. You can see animals everywhere, Amma answered. Where? Nitin asked. So, there are two children named Neha and Nitin who wanted to visit a zoo. So zoo is a place where different animals are kept. You can also call it as animal garden. Okay? So as they wanted to go to the zoo, but their amma was busy. Amma means their mother. She was busy. That's why she was unable to take them to the zoo. Then Neha and Nitin said they want to see some animals. On this, Amma replied that you can see the animals everywhere. Then Nitin said, but where? Okay, now let's read further. With my little eye, some insects I spy. They are marching by, Amma said. Neha and Nitin looked all around. Ants, Nitin shouted. Marching in a line. Neha said, march, march, the black ants went. March, march. So, Amma said she can notice some insects. They are marching. March means to go forward. On this, Neha and Nitin started looking here and there. Then Nitin shouted, ants. Then Neha said, they are marching in a line, means moving ahead in a line. And ants went. Alright, now moving on to the next page. With my busy eye, I spy something buzzing by. Amma said, it's a bee. Neha and Nitin shouted. Buzz, buzz, the yellow and black bee went. Buzz, buzz, the bee buzzed as it flew into the garden. The children ran after it. So, Amma said that with her busy eye, she can notice something buzzing by. So, buzzing is a sound produced by the bee. Okay? On this, Neha and Nitin shouted that it's a bee. So the color of the bee is yellow and black. The bee buzzed and where did she flew? She flew into the garden. Then both of them ran after it. Alright? Okay, let's read further. With my little eye, I spy something purring by. Amma said. Something rubbed against Neha's leg. What is that? She jumped. It was a cat. Meow meow. The furry cat said, meow meow. Then the cat ran away. So children, Amma said she noticed something purring by. The word purring is used for cats. It is a continuous low sound produced by cats for pleasure. Then something rubbed against Neha's leg. She jumped and noticed that it was a cat. Then cat produced the sound of meow meow and it ran away. Okay? Moving on. With my little eye, a four-legged animal I spy. It has its tail high, Amma said. It was a black dog. The dog was wagging its tail. Bow bow. The black dog said, bow wow. Okay? So, then Amma noticed an animal with four legs, with its tail high. That was a black dog. It was wagging its tail. Wagging means to move side by side and the dog said bow wow. Okay, moving on. With my little eye, a big brown animal I see moving by, Amma said. So, now Amma saw another animal that is big and brown and moving by. What's that? Let's read. Neha and Nitin saw a big brown cow. Moo! The big brown cow said moo. The cow let Nitin and Neha rub her head. We saw so many animals, Neha said. That too without going to the zoo, Nitin said. And you can see these animals again and again and again, Amma said. So that big brown animal was a cow. The sound produced by cow is moo sound. Okay? On seeing the cow, Neha and Nitin rubbed their head. They realized that they saw so many animals without even going to the zoo. On this, Amma added that you can see these animals time and again. So children, you noticed that there are so many animals and creatures around us, and we are so busy in our lives that we do not notice them, isn't it? Alright, so children, this was all about this lesson. I hope you understood. Now, moving on to the back exercise. Well, in part A, you have to tick the correct options. Neha and Nitin wanted to go to the park or zoo. The correct answer is zoo. They wanted to go to the zoo, not park. Second one is the dash were marching in a line. Who were marching in a line? Bees or ants? It was ants. Alright. The third one is the bee was yellow and black or pink and brown? It was yellow and black. The color of bee is yellow and black. The fourth one is the cat rubbed its head against Neha's what? Hand or leg? The correct answer is leg. Alright. Now, moving on to part C. Okay. The part B we'll do in the notebook. Let's move on to part C. Here few statements are given. You have to tell whether they are true or false. First is Amma took Neha and Nitin to the zoo. This is false because Amma was busy, so she couldn't take them to the zoo. Second one is the bee flew into the house. This is also false because bee flew into the garden, not house. Third is the children ran after the bee. This is true. Fourth one is the cat was wagging its tail. This is false because the dog was wagging its tail, not cat. Fifth one is Neha and Nitin saw many animals. That's true. They saw many animals around them. Okay. Now moving on to part D. Here few words are given on the word wall. That is cow, bow, wow. Now, how, allow. So, with the help of these words, you have to fill the given blanks. First one is dash, what a pretty dress. It will be wow, what a pretty dress, isn't it? Second is dash are you. It will be how are you. Next is look at the brown cow. Fourth one is I will play now. Clear? Alright. Now in part E, you have to fill the blanks with correct words from the brackets. First one is Renu saw a deer in the forest. Children, both the words in bracket are of same sound but of different meaning. You have to see which word will suit the sentence. You will opt that. Okay? It will be D-E-E-R, deer. Second one is I want to play cricket. Next is many animals live in the sea. S-E-A-C. Okay? Rahul waved bye to his aunt. It will be B-Y-E, bye. Alright. Moving on. Next is the toy was made of wood. W-O-O-D, wood. The last one is where does your uncle live? It's W-H-E-R-E, where. Fine. Now moving on to part F. In this you have to match the animals with their respective sounds. Okay, so first is a cow moos. Okay, the sound produced by a cow is a moo sound. Second is a lion roars. Lion produce roaring sound. Next is a cat purrs. Cat produce purring sound. Then a horse neighs. A dog barks. Alright. Now let's move on to the notebook work. These are the words to learn of this lesson. First is everywhere, then marching, around, busy, garden, buzz, purring, meow, mooing, and rub. Okay? Alright children, this is it for this session. I hope you find the video useful. Okay. Thank you.